Hello, everyone. Steve Harkins here from the Rock and Roll Channel, Talk Shop Live. Thanks so much for being here this evening. Big day for all of us, big announcement. Some of you, I suspect, know what's going on and why we're doing this show, but it's a pretty special event that we wanted to share with you. And first, I want to invite you to check out TalkShopLive for hundreds of artists and celebrities who have autographed music and books just for you. So many to go through at great prices, including, and of course, that is the master plan, top to bottom, just a great record, a little bit of a detour, but the music top to bottom is just brilliant. And of course, he has autographed copies of it. So after this event, I would say go back if you haven't seen it and watch Michael's show on Talk Shop Live on the Rock and Roll Channel. Also, really cool, he has autographed and hand wrote lyrics to every single song on his solo record. Four, I think, have already sold, or five. There's only five or six left. There's only one of one, handwritten, signed by him. These would be heirlooms. Just a really cool thing that he wanted to offer to the fans. And also, we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the great music company Frontier Music. So Frontiers has brought so many great artists, including Michael Sweet and Stryper. Just recently, we had Tesla on. And with that, everyone, we got not one, but two announcements. One, take with a grain of salt. The other one, I think, is pretty important. You're going to love it. So buckle up, enjoy the ride with Michael Sweet of Stryper in Milan, Italy, for this recorded event. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Steve. You made it very easy for me.
Hey everybody, Steve Harkins here, your host of the Rock and Roll Channel on Talk Shop Live. I live for these moments because I'm a huge fan not only of this artist, but the man himself for sure. And we're really excited here on the Rock and Roll Channel to yet again have my brilliant artist friend known as Michael Sweet. Michael, thank you so much for being here today.
Buddy, it's a pleasure. We've been having fun, right?
You have.
You guys don't need to know.
I hope I don't ruin it.
No, they don't need to know all the details of the fun we've been having. We've been having fun, but we're here in Italy, Milan. It's beautiful.
It is.
We're at the Frontiers Rock Festival, and it's incredible.
It is incredible, and I'll tell you what else is incredible. I am honored to announce to the world some major Stryper news. Now, I suspect most of you can read between the tea leaves, right? So it's probably not going to be that big of a surprise, but here goes. We are thrilled. Can I do this?
Yeah.
We're thrilled to announce the launching of Michael Sweet Stryper Hair Club for anyone, not just for men, but for anyone. And as Michael says, he's not just a member, he's the president. And so, I have to say, Michael, maybe...
This is real. Now, you guys want to see, look at, this was completely gone 3 months ago.
And are you sure? I can actually testify that because I saw you 3 months ago, and it's true.
And right?
Yes.
But now, full head of hair, and I'll tell you what, it's because of the Hair Club for Men.
Yeah.
And I'm not only the president, I'm a client.
Yes, you are, and it's for anyone. Actually, we're even going to allow women, anybody who wants to.
Well, I see a gentleman over there who's going to join up. Hair Club for Men, buddy.
Stryper's Hair Club for Men. So. 1-800-HAIR-ME. If that number doesn't work, we'll send you a link or something. And all right, so just to give you some context, I have to share this since we've taken up a lot of your valuable time already on this concept. But last night, Michael was holding court. He was like the music pope I mean, he was sitting down, and all these famous musicians were lined up to meet the guy. It's really true. And what ended up happening, and no names, no bands that will be identified, the guy came up and said, I have to ask you, Michael, your hair, you know.
Because I wear a cap all the time.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, are you concealing something, you know? And then he unveiled 3 months later, he looks magnificent with this new head of hair. And, you know, and he said, man, I wish I had your hair, Michael. And Michael said, and I had to write this down, I didn't want to forget it, it's not about the hair, it's about the heart.
It is.
Right? Which was absolutely
The
profound.
heart is what matters. The hair doesn't matter. But to us, it does. But to the rest of the world, it doesn't.
Right.
But what matters is the heart.
That's exactly right. And he said, yeah, maybe, but you got the hair and the heart.
Yes.
And
exactly.
yeah, and so there you have it.
Well,
But-
and look at the heart. The heart's everything. And we're joking around, we're having fun, but
We
for
are.
real, the heart's
For real.
everything. And if you have a good heart, you've got it all. You don't need anything more than that.
That's right. And enough of my digressions. Thank you for letting me get that off of my
Of
chest.
course.
The phones are ringing off the hook.
And
if we
dude,
have
you
phones.
look, you always dress classy, man. I just want you
Oh,
to know
thank you,
that.
brother.
I love
appreciate
it.
that. It's the
I'm
least I
into
can do.
blazers. I'm into dressing nice, and you got that down.
Thank you so much. I too will be a member of that club, by the way. And we really do have a major announcement, and
We do.
this is not one I'm going to take, you know, part of. I will be here to experience it, but I'm going to ask Michael if you can share with not just Stryper fans, but music fans.
Well, I
everywhere.
mean, we've got a new album coming out. I think everyone knows that by now, Stryper. And it's our 18th studio album.
Incredible.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. The goal is to get to 21. If we can reach that goal, we've done it all. But I think we'll do more than that as well. But that being said, number 18 is coming, and it is the first song is coming out. When is it coming out?
The first song is coming out May 26th.
May 26th, and it's
Yeah.
called I'm All Right, I'm Okay.
Yep.
It's more of a throwback to the classic Stryper sound,
Right.
okay? And we have a music video following that, and that is the title track. And what's the title of the album?
The title of the album, yeah, I'm breaking so much news. I'm so privileged today. Throne of Thorns. Great title.
Throne of Thorns.
Yeah.
That's the album, and there's a title track we're making a music video for, and the album is coming out September 25th.
Yeah.
September 25th, so which is crazy for us because usually we release albums every few years in October or November, so it's coming a little earlier this year, and we're excited about it. It's a really great album. It's got some curveballs in it, unexpected moments, but for the most part, it's classic Stryper, and I think what people expect normally from us, a lot of vocals, a lot of
Yeah.
guitars, you know.
When you say some unexpected moments, I'm assuming some musical twists and turns.
Little things. Like there's a few songs that you might hear and say, gosh, I've never heard him do a song like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little different.
Do you think the solo record had some influence on that at all, or?
You know, it may have. It's very possible because that record is completely different for me. And that was the whole point of that. I really wanted to show people my musical roots as a kid. Stryper, you got to be a little more cautious with that because the fans want that Stryper sound.
Of course.
And if you don't give it to them, they're like, what? What
Yeah.
is this?
Like you've abandoned them.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so how long did it take from start to finish for the project? I mean, you blow my mind in that you're so prolific in terms of your output,
Oh,
and
man,
it
well-
isn't just pumping it out, you know, like widgets or something. I mean, this is brilliant stuff. I don't know how you do it, but how long
Man.
from start to finish?
Well, I mean, once I start the writing process, it's a song a day. So there's 11 songs, so 11 days. And then I send it out to all the guys.
Yeah.
They live with it for 3-4 weeks. We get together and we start recording. That's about a 2-week process to do all the basics. Then I go home and sing. That's a song a day. Then I go back and we mix.
Got it.
When you add it all up together, I'm gonna say maybe a 6-week process, something like that.
When you construct your songs, are there those moments where there's just like a melody line or a verse that just strikes you as you're going, you know what, this is going to amount to something pretty special?
100%. And a lot of times what'll happen with me with melodies, usually it starts with the guitar riff for me. I'm playing and I'll come up with the riff and I'm like, oh, I like this, I'll record it and then I'll draw from that later. But the melodies usually come when I'm at like the grocery store or I'm
Really?
at a restaurant with my wife.
Yeah.
And I'm in a moment where I should be paying attention to that moment and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a melody.
Yeah.
And I'm going, la, 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 recording it into my phone.
I love that.
And that's how I record. I've got so many ideas in this phone and in cloud, so that probably someone can hack into it and have thousands of ideas. So feel free.
So I'm just curious, like, so if you're at the meat counter, you get like maybe more aggressive kind of riffs versus, say, the dairy section.
It's so... Yes, because sometimes I'll be driving and I'll come up with more of a like late at night, a relaxed, kind of riff idea.
Yeah.
Versus if I'm riding my bike, I'll come up with the more, or working out, I'll come up with the more aggressive riff idea.
Yeah.
It all depends on the mood I'm in and where I'm at. And that is,
Atmospheric.
you're trying to be funny, but that is legit.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's it. And later I am going to quiz you as to, was this song written in the dairy section or?
I kid you not.
Yeah.
Some songs have been written at the grocery store.
I love that.
And some songs are written at night when I'm dreaming. I'll wake up and I'll have an idea in my head and I'll go down right away and record it into my phone.
Yeah.
The song God was written completely in my sleep, which is
Amazing.
really wild. That doesn't happen often,
Right.
but it does happen.
Yeah, we've talked about that before, where it said, you're like this vessel sometimes, and these
Very strange.
random
And
things.
I don't really understand it. There's this ever-flowing song idea in my head. It's the way I'm built for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But it also makes it hard for me to pay attention to my wife and my friends, and because my mind's always thinking about songs.
I always say that this is one of the most dysfunctional and challenging occupations that you choose or you were chosen for, because
100%.
there's no manual as to how to navigate, and you put 150% into it, and you have to. And as you said, whenever it strikes you, that's the clock starts and you have to go with it.
100%. And the way my mind works, I'm so focused on music or music-related things.
Yeah.
I forget everything else.
Yeah.
So I came here today for sound check. I forgot stuff at the hotel. I had to wake up my wife, had someone go pick it up, and things I needed for sound check. So see, this is the mind of a musician.
Yeah.
It drives everyone else crazy.
Yeah.
It's taxing.
But
And I
that's
feel
how you're
bad.
wired.
I can't change it.
There's something else you brought up to sound check blows me away. I mean, you came here, like 9:30 in the morning or something like that, and to hear this guy shred was one thing. That was mind-blowing. But what was even more mind-blowing was when he hits the microphone and the guy starts wailing. And I'm like, man, I'll have what he's drinking. And it's like, how do I get... I mean, man, you are a force of nature.
Oh, gosh, brother. Hey, look, trust me, I have my days where I come here and nothing comes out.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling pretty good these days. And I've been using some different products. There's a nebulizer I'm using that helps, and things I'm trying to do to take better care of my voice and whatnot. I'm not out smoking cigarettes at 8 a.m. in the morning, which is fine. If anyone does that, do your thing.
Well, they do. There's a smoking section over there. And
Do your
it's been
thing.
well used, but
I
not
don't
for you.
do that.
Yeah, and I'd say that's advisable. Singers don't smoke. Take a tip from the man. I'd absolutely. I think you need to write a book about. There needs to be a manual about how to navigate as a musician, as I said, because it's so challenging.
100%.
You're on the road. You're away from the family.
Yep.
Unless you're fortunate enough to be able to bring them, but not
It's
always.
it's so interesting as a singer. Everything affects my voice. So if I go in there and I eat a bunch of pasta with cheese on it in an hour, and then you told me to sing an hour later, I'd probably have trouble singing. Because I'd be all phlegmy. Sleep. If I don't get proper sleep, I'm not singing properly. If I go and smoke 2 cigars and I go sing, you're gonna hear it all affects my voice. So I got to be very careful what I do.
After we roll out this hair club, I'm kind of thinking decongest it, man. We got it.
Decongestant? You want to do like how about if we start like a tips for singers company?
I'm telling you, it's needed. It is
We'll
needed.
both be driving Ferraris, man.
Yeah. Let Lisa, your beautiful wife, know you're not going to be home for a couple of months. We're going to be woodshedding all these ideas, man, to bring them to fruition.
If you guys will join us on this incredible idea, whatever we come up with, if you guys come along, we'll have a blast doing it.
this is my cue just to remind everybody, man, hit that shop button to order A Throne of Thorns, which again is coming out September 25th. And once again, the man and the band has delivered magnificent work. We're here celebrating Frontier's 30th anniversary, which is also mind-blowing.
Crazy.
Overused word today for me. I know I'm going to try to lay off of that, but I have to ask you, tell us about what Frontiers has meant to you specifically.
Oh, man. Well, the first time working with Frontiers, they partnered with our old label, Big 3, and they did a licensing deal on our album, I believe. I could be wrong, but it was, I think, the covering, but I could be wrong about that. But that was the first time we started working with Frontiers, and then once we left Big 3, we signed with Frontiers, and they released our album Second Coming. That was the first project we did. And I think we were counting yesterday with Serafino, we're on 19 or 20 albums. That's side projects too.
Right, still.
But a lot,
amazing.
A lot. And you know, there's no reason why we can't do another 19 or 20 more if I can, you know, keep living and stay healthy, and all of us stay healthy, we can keep making beautiful music together.
We need Michael Sweet here for a long time, especially now, man. Your music, it's a common thread, brings us together. And
we
the
try.
message is really...
Try to inspire people and give people hope through music, through metal, through hard rock, and it's needed. You know, there's a lot of music out there that's a little on the darker side lyrically, or on the sexual side, or the whatever. We come at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
We come at it from a, you know, encouraging, like more from a spiritual, you know, reminding folks about the man upstairs, and that's how it's been from day one.
And I'll tell you what, you know, every chance I get, I mean, I tell people I have to spread the gospel of Michael Sweet and this Master Plan album. I mean, to this day, just it struck me as just such a magnificent piece of work. I mean, again, top to bottom, every track is amazing, and
it's
so
very different. Very different.
It was bold, but I tell you what, man, you delivered. And so we also have copies of that available. Until this man stops taking my phone calls, I will be pitching it for sure. 10 great recordings.
That'll never happen.
Thank you. That's good news. I'm hopeful for that, because we want to have you back to talk about last year's Christmas record and maybe celebrate that again.
I can't wait, man. That'll be amazing. And you guys have always been so good to us. Incredible.
Thank you.
Every time we sit down and talk, I love it. And we're doing that again coming up, right?
We
got it on the calendar already.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I appreciate that, Michael. And whatever they're paying you to say that, I hope they just keep doing
Nothing.
it. So.
Not a thing. Maybe a cappuccino, and that's it.
Okay, I'm buying for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, again, don't forget, man, this new album is coming out September 25th. It's Throne of Thorns, and it's well worth the price of admission. As always, the man and the band have delivered. Michael, thanks again for being here.
Brother, look, and we got to hang out again tonight at the hotel. We've been hanging out, sharing some stories and whatnot. It's been a blast.
We have. Who knows? Maybe we'll do another interview. I'll be inspired to launch
I would love to.
Product or something. Also, we're selling Stryper merch too. Lisa would be very upset if I didn't mention that. Some amazing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So to all of you out there, thanks so much for tuning in. And you know what? Love one another. Rock on. So long, everybody.
It's the heart, not the hair. Remember that.
Amen to that.
Standing on to see the mountains meet the sea. And when the bird takes flight and opens up its wings, to hold the child that's born let go. We're all connected in the really most peculiar way. We're searching endlessly for answers every day. The pause of the master plan of God, it's held within His hands for all the majesty and glories beyond grave. And when we find where we began and turn from where we've been, then we may learn of all the beauty of the master plan.
So thanks everyone for being here. Really appreciate it. And wanted to remind everyone you can buy the new album, and it's available here on Talk Shop Live. Pretty exciting news, isn't it? And thanks everyone. We really appreciate it. To order, hit the shop button on Talk Shop Live. If you're watching on Facebook, comment the word shop and we'll DM you a link. And if you're watching, there we go. Not that you needed to see me. That last video, by the way, of course, for all you fans, I think you know, is from Michael's solo record, The Master Plan. It's the title track. How great is that? But some of you heard the first single from the band Stryper. And man, I could tell you, I appreciate the fact that I've heard the whole record. You fans are going to love it. That's just the beginning. So buckle up for the rest of it for sure. It's available Friday, September 25th. That's the release date. Some of you have been asking the question, is it autographed? And it definitely is. The vinyl is this really cool gold and bronze swirl vinyl in keeping with the cover theme. It's an extension of it. It's awesome. Very limited. And of course, also on CD. Both will be available and signed, not just by Michael, but the entire band. That's Rob Sweet and all the other guys. So, man, what a great offer for sure, right? And really appreciate you taking the time out here. And again, remember, you can buy Michael's solo record right now. You can also buy in advance copies of Stryper's brand new album, and it's a Throne of Thorns, available Friday, September 25th. That's when it's released. Michael's solo records available right here, right now. And you can go on talkshop.live to order it. And those are signed as well. And again, there are limited handwritten and signed lyrics. There's one of one for each of the songs. And some have already sold. So when they're gone, they're gone. One's gone. That's it for that song. Pretty cool thing from Michael. So consider that. Blessed to have all of you people here. So stay tuned, by the way. I think we may invite the band Stryper to come on before the album release to talk about this album in depth. I've got the commitment from the man himself, Michael Sweet. So watch Talk Shop Live for future announcements. Throne of Thorn, exclusive colored vinyl, autographed by the van, also on CD. Order your copies now before they're gone. I know it comes out September 25th. But thanks for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. Stay safe. Love one another. I know Michael appreciates it as well, and Stryper appreciates it. Rock on. So long, everybody.